Hello everyone, welcome. Happy Wednesday? It feels like Wednesday. Happy Wednesday everyone, hope you're good. Welcome in one and all. Hope the week's been going well for you so far. Who's excited for a little bit of January transfer window in Crete? I am. Things are going pretty well, to be honest. We're expecting to finish mid-table. We're currently, from my notes and from the screen that I'm looking at right there, we're third. Third in Greece, which is brilliant. But more importantly, we are ahead of Larissa. And we've beaten them twice already this season, which of course is what we really wanted. Here we go. Look at this, everyone. Here is what we have in front of us. So 7 points behind Olympiacos, 6 points behind AEK. We have 5 games to go before the league split. So that's 15 games left of the season. I mean, realistically, we're expecting to finish in this top 6 within the next few games. We should theoretically still finish in that top 6. Then it's the hunt for the European spots. And you know what? I'm pretty confident that we're going to get the European spots. Even battling against the top teams. We've only lost 3 games all season, which is incredible. We'll find out who we've lost to. Iallipoli, Olympiacos and PAOK. Iallipoli, third bottom. Olympiacos we're about to play next. We've lost 1-0 at home. We're about to play them away from home. And then PAOK, they're just outside the top 7 at the minute, the top 6, which is an interesting one. If they get knocked out of that top 6 spots, Panathinaikos have nudged their way back in. Atromitos are still floating there or thereabouts. It's all down to trying to make this nation as good as it can be, isn't it? Because we're currently 6th in the coefficients. In fact, let's find out where teams currently are in Europe. We've got Europa League. PAOK have qualified, which is good. That's all we've got there for the Europa League. Europa Conference. Larissa have qualified. Atromitos are in the playoffs. And then if we've got the Champions League, come on, AEK and Olympiacos. What have you done? AEK out, and Olympiacos look like they're going to be out as well. So brilliant. Maybe we're not going to be pushing on to increase that European coefficient this season, but who knows? Weirder things have happened at sea, haven't there? So let's try and get something. Fixture list looks like this. Olympiacos away in 5 days. Then Asteras, Atromitos, Panathinaikos. That's a difficult February, innit? And then we play Lamia as well. Cowshagger's in on 10 months. My word. Appreciate that, Cowshagger. Thank you very much indeed. Son's crying because he can't stay up and watch. He's got school tomorrow. He's off to bed. Well, you know what? Little Cowshagger, have yourself a nice sleep. Come back tomorrow when we're proper locked in Europe. Friday night's the night. We'll do a Friday night European celebration stream, so you can stay up and have a cheeky milk with us on Friday night. So that's where we are with that. That's what the league looks like. Transfers in and out. We've done some business. We've done £24 million worth of business so far. £16 million has come in. So yeah, we've not brought as much in as we have spent. So that's a net spend of what? £8 million, which isn't too bad, I think, to be honest. And that's pretty much Muhammad Ali, £9.5 million, Egyptian midfielder. The board bought him because we were like, oh, come on, can we have him? He's cost a bit more. And the board were like, yeah, fine, we'll get him in for you, no bother. So they went and paid for him, which is great. So he comes in. Hopefully he's going to start bossing the midfield. We'd already brought 2 ball-winning midfielders in, actually. We brought in Kodjovi Diallo, who is doing very, very well in terms of the league statistics. So he came in for like pennies, really, 800 grand. He scored on his debut as well. We also brought in Nikola Jandric, who's now injured. So he's played 1 game, and he's now out for 3 months. So that's not brilliant. And he cost us 1.6 million. So not great business there. Who else have we brought in January? Andreas Gonzalez, free transfer, striker. looks fine. Is Kodjovi related to Bon Jovi? I think they're cousins. So Gonzalez has done well in La Liga. 13 goals last season, 15 goals the season before, 10 goals, 13 goals. So we hope that he can start hitting the ground running in Greece. He is fickle. He doesn't like big matches, and he's injury prone. But that's all part of the fun, isn't it? Let's be honest. A15, welcome in. Nice to see you, buddy. Hope life is treating you well. So he's coming on a free. It's because we need some goals. Chris Whitby's an interesting one. I've got him in on loan from Everton. 45 grand we're paying him on wages. Okay? He's also free. So if he's any good, we can probably look to bring him in. Again, probably on 45 grand a week. He almost scored on his debut. He was flagged offside, unfortunately, but it was a great finish. So I think we'd probably just let him have that goal anyway. Likes big matches. He's pretty decent. He's got a bit of pace. He's got a bit of creativity. Likes to dribble with the ball. Goes down the right. He can play the side. Good balance. So hopefully he can give us something. And a name that we're all familiar with, we're all very, very familiar with, is Juninho. So we've re-signed him for the third time in the save. We signed him twice at Larissa. Obviously, the first time we signed him, then we sold Achimitos, bought him back. We've now brought him in as a free. He was released by Larissa, so we brought him in on a free. And look, he's Mr. Versatile. We know what we're getting with him. He can play fullback, he can play midfield. He covers a wide range of positions. And for free, on a 1-year deal, it's a little bit no risk, isn't it, really? So we've brought him in just to see if he can sort of like do some bits and pieces for us. So that's good. Brought him in. We do still need probably, we definitely need a goal scorer. Definitely. Big Taffman says Mr. Versatile is what they call me. Mr. Taffman. They have never called me Mr. Versatile at all. They've called me a jack of no trades, a master of none as well. So how are you, my friend? If you're not following Big Taffman, by the way, everyone, do yourselves a favour. Get involved with Big Taffman. Variety streamer, wonderful human being, incredible company, and also if you like tea, Taffman's your man. He's got a big sponsorship with the what they call what's the tea people? I saw the shop the other day as well. Bird and Blend, that's the one. Yeah, if you're a big tea drinker, get on board with that. Taffman will get you some discount on it. So stop plugging you. I'll plug whatever I like. Thank you, Taffman. You wonderful, wonderful human being. Not a tea drinker, sorry. Well, all right, okay. If you don't like tea, then yeah, maybe not. Just around the corner from Classic Football Shirts. Yes, that's it. I also saw it in Norwich as well. There's one in Norwich. But yeah, hope you're well, Taff. Hope the family are good as well, by the way. So, a pleasure to have you in as always. As you can see, we're trying our best to sort of like ramp up the Builder Nation, and hopefully we can do that. We've got some players who are already getting sold. Loads of players available on a free transfer at the end of the season as well. We don't have much money now. That's the only problem. And yeah, some of the players that we're offering out might end up just going on a free transfer, which, if it happens, it happens. Do you know what I mean? Oh, look at that salesman. Maybe you've just not found the right tea. Oh, a fruit tea or a cold brew. Oh, you know what? Yeah. I do like a cold brew, and I like a fruit tea as well. You know what? I'm partial to a green tea. I like a green tea. Tea makes me gag. There we go. That's. He's out. Taff's. He's a lost cause. Taff. We're gonna have to go for someone else, I'm afraid. Yeah. See if we can find another avenue. Out with the unwanted players. Yeah, they've got to go. If they're unwanted, get them gone. Squad's too big. But yeah, we do still need to try and bring one or two players in as well, if we can. Matsuki I've looked at a couple of times, and I don't think he's going to be stepping up. Green Tea, Jameson's back. Tory Jameson's back, yeah. I know. What am I like, eh? He never left. He was always here. He was always in and around. Maybe someone is drinking the wrong tea the wrong way. Just drink tea with a teaspoon in the cup. I mean, some people put milk in green tea, and they're heathens. Terrible people. Let's put Inamori on a shortlist. Can't go with green tea. I do like a nice fruit tea. Yeah, fruit tea's good. Get a bit of floral notes in there. That's what we're looking for. Luciano Muro, striker, wide player, 6'3", likes a free kick, very athletic. 7 million quid. It's quite selfish. Capped under 23s. Let's add you to the shortlist. Actually, you've got something that might be interesting. Jorge Intriago. Oh, he looks good as well. Oh, he's only 5'4". Never mind. I was all for that until I realised that he was 5'4". Sorry, short king. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's the short kings, and then there's like teeny tiny Oompa Loompas. I'm sorry. Like, just you need to grow a bit more. Scott Urquhart, low determination. He classes a foreigner, wouldn't he? Even though he's free, doesn't like big matches. Right, okay. I'm going to shortlist him just in case, but maybe he's not the one. I'm Artesian. Have a look at Mimosa and Generation 4. Yeah, we will do. We're not just going to... We don't want to just instantly jump straight to the places that we know that there's going to be players. Like, we need to try and make it look like we're not going straight back there. You know, there are other clubs to try and buy players from. I mean, we might not even get any more in through this window. But this is the window to do it, though, because obviously next year we're going to have hopefully we'll have European football to contend with, so we're not going to be able to just bring a load of players in mid-season. Theo Lazare, no-nonsense centre-back, 21 years old, French, £500,000, 5'9". He's Franco Baresi. Let's shortlist you there, shall we? Sebastiano Vasquez, 6'1", Chilean, 29-year-old. Alexander Prelier, another Czech player. Free, no nonsense, 6'3". See, now we're starting to get to the right height, aren't we? Adrian, 6'4", 25, physical specimen. Oh, he looks good, but again, only 5'5". Emmanuel Mitchell, the Frenchman's earning $2,000 a week. Yeah, he's on a pennies, isn't he? So he's definitely part of our consideration. There's another one, Miroslav Teacher, 6'4", jumping reach 15, work rate's only 9, but decision making, determination. Could be susceptible to injuries. What's his injury list? Oh my god. Yeah, he's picking up a couple, isn't he? But we might need another centre back, so we might just have to take a chance possibly on some of these players, you know, and go, right, maybe they're not the players that we need for 100%, but we We'll see what we get. We'll see what we get. Nelson Lano. Loads of goalkeepers on here. Just seeing what the scouts have brought in before we go everywhere else, to be honest. Goalkeepers. Jean Kuname. Or Kwame, sorry. 17 for acceleration's pretty good. Stelios we know about. Young Greek lad at Larissa. Santa Maria, 30. Radlovic. Loads of Serbians and Croatians. That's what you need to fill the team full of, innit? If we're going to be doing a build a nation. Sergio Ledesma. Cole Smith, South Africa. See, I like the look of this South African striker, but mercenary doesn't fill me with too much confidence. And £7 million as well. We don't really have the cash for that, unfortunately, at the minute. He looks pretty decent as well, actually. He's only 5'9", but Armenian. Anticipation, bravery, decision making, acceleration. All pretty good. Castro Diaz looks good as well, actually. Out of contract at the end of the season. Maybe a free transfer from pass. He's currently second in the league for headers won, 6th in the league for key headers, 8th for clearances, 9th for passes completed. Relishes big matches. Oh, I'm terribly sorry, pass, but I think we're going to have to take your player. Yeah. If it's a free transfer, then why not? Do you know what I mean? Squad player. We've got two. Oh yeah. These players only want like sort of 12-month contracts. This is what's concerning. I managed to lock him down on 2 years, so that's decent. If Pass wanted, then renew his contract. It's not quite as simple as that, is it? Maybe he doesn't want to renew the contract at Pass. That could be the thing, but let's get him in. Let's bring him in. See what we can do, shall we? Might as well try. There's just a news flash there that Guardiola might leave Man City, so big news. 2041, that's when it gets big. Worst thing that happens is Pass offer him a new contract. It's not the worst thing. We just offer him a little bit more money. Giovanni Goncalves, they're saying go for definites. £13 million. He looks pretty good, doesn't he? At 26. He looks fine. He looks fine. We haven't got the money to do it right now, but he does look fine. Ellison Campos. £33,000 plus £51 million buyout clause. I don't think 51 million quid's something that we're going to be spending, is it? Especially now that Bernardinho is starting to do decent on the wing. Melbourne want to take James Walker on loan. That's fine. He's going to be leaving on a free transfer anyway, so we might as well get him off the books. He can go and play some football somewhere. Mushgard's release is about to expire. 11 million quid. We haven't got 11 million pounds, have we? That's the problem. I can't imagine that the club are going to give us £11 million to spend again. Bernardino deserves the MVP award as Bellis have kept us alive to earn draws during the month. He's done very well. He's done very, very well. But, I mean, let's not beat around the bush. He still isn't fully settled at the club yet. So he's getting in there. He's starting to look like he knows what he's doing. But there's still a lot more we expect from him, I think. Right, Diaz is coming in then. There we go. Because obviously we've sold one of our centre halves. We've sold Maxime to Bordeaux, believe it or not. He's already unhappy. Right, squad looks massive, doesn't it? So let's put some players down there who are right. So move you to the under-19s for now. Move you to the under-19s. Back to the 19s, even though all these youngsters will just put back in there. They're not going to get game time, are they? So it's just looking a bit, makes the squad look a bit bloated, that's all. That one's the one that probably needs a new contract, so let's extend that. He's locked in for the year. Yandrich we need, Pirok. Then if we've got players that aren't registered, we might as well just move them out as well. You're leaving, so you can go into the reserves as well. Rivera. Has he already got a deal agreed? Yes. Right, okay. Reserves for you. Osvaldo. He's got a deal agreed as well, hasn't he? Yep, reserves. There you go. Still a large squad, but that's more manageable now. We can start to see who's doing what and where. Players that are just coming back. Tomic is almost back from injury. Gonzalez is almost back from injury. Yandrich obviously not. Vinicius is back. Brianis can come back in the into the squad. In place of Valle, possibly. Although Valle's played quite well. We're playing Olympiacos though, so we need the best of the best, don't we? Take Dino out. Let's put. I mean, Hubert's. I'm tempted to go with what we've got. Let's do that. Let's just stick the squad in as it is. Let's see how we get on. Shall we? What's the worst that can happen? We lose. Yeah? Is that what's going to be? Is that what's going to stop us getting into Europe? No. No, it's not. Yeah, so top three would be Europa League football. Fourth would be Euro Conference. Sebastian Grausland, young midfielder, mercenary apparently, but also not just a midfielder, can play in defence as well. Right, Habibovic has gone off to Victoria Pilsen. So he's on his way out. Newcastle Jets want to sign James Walker as well, so he can go back off to Australia. Crazy Brit, very well, thank you, very well indeed. It's I was just saying to Mrs. J earlier, it doesn't feel like a Wednesday, and I don't know why. It's felt like, I don't know what point of the week I am. I already feel a bit lost with the week, but genuinely I'm in a good mood though. I'm in good spirits, so I'm excited to see what happens tonight. I think we'll have a nice time. Podcast, of course, is out tomorrow. It's been out on Patreon if you've been part of the Patreon today with Lelujo and Second Yellow Card. So it's very, very exciting. Barton's in on 20 months. Feels like a long time since I've been on Twitch. It does. It has felt a while, hasn't it, Barton? Hope you're well, though, my friend. It's been a little while to have you in, but it's always nice to have you here. Have we got game sounds? Our game sounds kicking through. Doesn't feel like it. Is this another one of OBS's updates? Let's try and change that. It feels like it's an OBS issue again. So let's see if I can change that in the background. Never mind, it's one of those things, isn't it? Some people complain about the game sounds anyway, so. Yeah, I don't know how it's not coming on, but never mind. It'll fix itself out eventually, presumably. It was fine yesterday or the other day. Doesn't bother me. Yeah, like it's nice. I like it in the background, but I think it's just one of those things where today it's not going to do it. So it's fine. Don't worry. It's not the be all and end all, is it? At least we can hear me. I mean, well, there is that deflected out corner. So how's everyone's week been then? What's been the highlight so far? Tell me what's been good. Tell me what's been good. Tell me what's been a challenge as well. Has anything been a challenge this week? Oh, Whitby's injured already. He's just played the ball straight to their player. You know what, let's take him off for Cardozo then. He's got a knock, I'd rather bring him off now. Oh no. Oof. I was expecting that being 1-0 to be honest. So we've given the ball away straight to them. I mean, look at that. 5 shots we've had, 2 on target. They've had 3, 1 on target. Last night was good. Local side won 2-0. Oh, yeah, sorry. Local side 2-0 down at half time, won 3-2. There we go. That's what we like. Barton, biggest challenges, new meds, ridiculous nausea. Oh, mate, I feel that. I've been, my brain's felt a bit all over the place at the minute. to be honest. I felt not quite with it. Like, I think I've been masking for a bit, but I totally get you. Things are good, but sometimes I just feel a bit like, I'm not really in the room, you know. Maybe bringing gifts to Nottingham. Oh, there we go. That's what we're talking about. What's happening at Nottingham? Live show. Is it live? No, don't think it's that. Don't know. There'll be a live. There must be a live show. One by now. Don't think there is. But yeah, 4th of November, Nottingham, live show. The FM show. Me, RDF Tactics, Simaggio, Cardozo's through. Oh, he's tackled. Oh. And also there is a one on the 27th of October in Birmingham. So, need to tell you, there's a guest with that one, and he's called FM Llama. Just to let you know. Did I mention Liverpool one? I'm in discussions with a venue in Liverpool. When those dates are going to be, we don't know, because we need to work out what their availability is like. But yes, it's not a no for Liverpool. Llama what? Says Dino. Hello, Dino. How are you, buddy? Yes, Hot Water is where we're going to be. So if we get the dates lined up, then we'll get in there. So that'll be good fun, because I know those guys who run it pretty well. So it'll be cool if we can get that one locked down. See if we can bring in as guests for that one as well. So we're trying to get as many things as we can do, but there's then need to get something in London, and then we need to try and get something in Scotland. So either Edinburgh or Glasgow, which again, I'm trying to get things knocked down. Hutchinson as a guest, we'd tap in. I mean, yes, it would be, wouldn't it? Finally get that boy locked down. I've been trying to get him in for ages, but he's just too busy now. So hopefully we can get him for Liverpool. That's my plan. That's been my plan for that one for a while. I'm going to try and see if I can get Josh Pugh for Birmingham as well, but I don't know if that's going to be doable. Is it the same place in Nottingham? Yes, it is. We do the same place in Nottingham. So the Canal House, 4th of November. That's a 1 hour show, and then there's a meet and greet afterwards, and we just do a bit of chatting and we talk FM, and we go and drink all the hooch in Nottingham. And then on the Sunday, Great Ball through Mansouri, off to the side bar. The Birmingham show is going to be slightly different. That's going to be a 3-hour extravaganza. Because we've got the venue booked from 5 o'clock till 8 o'clock, so we've got loads of time to fill in. So that's going to be excellent. Lots of interesting stuff to do there. So yeah, we'll do a show, we'll do a Q&A. We'll mess about. It'll be great. It'll be really, really fun. I'm looking forward to it. So get yourselves involved. Josh P would be amazing. That was the gaffer we had, if he had his ways. Or if we could get the gaffer in, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. It's part of why I want him to be in, because he'd be able to tell some brilliant stories of things like that. It'd be fantastic. But we'll have to see if he's about. Tickets are available from, let's get it here. I should have hotkeys and all that sort of stuff, links already in. There's the Nottingham show one, and the FM show Birmingham is here. Get a New Zealand show, George, yes. I'd be all for that. My cousins, because this is how small New Zealand is. My cousins live in Dunedin, so easily we can do a show in New Zealand. Get that one locked down. 0-0 against Olympia. Any plans for Scotland? Yes, literally just said we're trying to get Edinburgh and or Glasgow booked in. But it's all a matter of just trying to convince. It's not just like, because it's difficult enough trying to convince people to do like a stand-up show about Football Manager, but then to try and convince them to do a stand-up show podcast about Football Manager, that's a tricky sell. So we'll have to see. I've approached Monkey Barrel in Edinburgh, so I'll chase them up again, and I've approached Blackfriars in Glasgow. I mean, the stand are the obvious ones, but I think the room's probably a little bit too big, so I don't really want to have big empty spaces, you know. So yes, I think if we can get something like Monkey Barrel would be cool. Or yeah, Blackfriars could be interesting enough because they've got some space where you can play. It's about 100 or whatever, so that'd be great. And then if we can get Belfast as well, I'd like to go and do. I'd like to go back to the Black Box in Belfast, which is like one of my favourite rooms to play. So hopefully we'll see, but yeah, it's all slowly at the minute. Everything's all like once one thing locks down, then it sort of makes it a bit easier for everything else. Slight delay with the game is sort of helpful in a sense, but then also sort of like, yeah, have we missed our window in getting it booked? You know, should we already have these things booked in now? Possibly, you know. Optional future fee, £2.8 million. £2.8 million doesn't seem a lot, does it? But we're already getting some money there and some wages. That's fine. Let's just get him out. I don't think he's going to be one of the players we're actually going to use. Might see if I can make Birmingham this year. Yeah, go for it, Barton. Like I said, there's plenty of there's both of those options. So either Birmingham or Nottingham should be fun. Birmingham is a Sunday, so it's gonna be 5 o'clock till 8 o'clock, and then the Nottingham one is going to be the usual sort of like 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock, and then afterwards we'll all have a drink and hang out, and we'll stay over in Nottingham as well, which will be great. So as I say, you get the chance to have a full evening on the lash, which is good fun, you know what I mean? So or if you don't drink as well, you're also still more than welcome to come and hang out, which again, quite a few people do that as well. So it's just more about meeting people from the community, meeting people from the stream, meeting, you know, the meeting your favourite creators who might not be me anymore. So meet Aaron, meet Sai, meet Rugio, you know, meet Dan. Zeep's coming over apparently, so that'll be great. There's even talk of Rogie being there, so you could meet them all. All right, let's take part in transfer deadline day, shall we? Have Larissa sold Gunares? Oh yeah, I mean, like, some people have met some people already, so we understand that. Let's see there. Barton gifting in. Barton, very, very kind, my friend. Thank you for that. Gifts in to Minehider. Appreciate it. I don't think Gunaris has gone. Unless we sold him. No, I think he must be... Is he on loan, possibly? Maybe he has gone. You want to be top of the chart? Yeah. Do it. Gunaris. Oh yeah, he has gone. He has gone. To be honest, he didn't really set the world alight, did he? He should have done, but he hasn't. Yeah, I mean, we've got no money left. What's that, 150 grand? We've got a little bit in the wage budget still. What's our financial fair play looking like? We can make a loss of 4 million and we're expected to make a 40 million pound profit. So that's not too bad. Let's see what our director of football's suggesting, shall we? Can they find us anything? Any players on loan, possibly? Masiata. Villarreal, currently in the B team. He needs to be playing first team football, really. Larissa might set their new manager on fire. They might do. It's something they could do. Josh Hope from Crystal Palace. Oh, we've got a wing back, don't we? Too expensive. German Castillo. 5'3", crossing 13, marking, tackling. I mean, it seems like he could be decent, but also very, very small. Like, am I against it? I don't know. It feels weird. What do we think? Do we want to be looking at the idea of a 5'3" wing back? Samuel Quarte, 6'6", playing at Arsenal. Played 16 times for Villa. Jumping reach is good, aggression's good. Leader. Flavio Roberto Bickel, currently at AEK. I'm tempted by Quarterly. If he's $5,000. I'll tell you what, let's have a go with this lad, right? Okay. 5'3", could be interesting. Casper Muller, 32. Barrera. He looks fine, actually. I mean, he's going to be 30, but he looks like he might be all right. How about the Southampton player we had on loan at Larissa? Jakob. I don't know if they're going to let him. Wayne Rooney's in charge of Arsenal. There we go. That's the one right there. That's it. Season's over. Don't know what's gone on. Where was he? He was the lad that played. We played him in midfield, and they were like, "He's a fullback." I think they've sold him. There you go. Yeah, he's gone to Tottenham. Jakub Lukacs. Out of contract next year. It doesn't look like he's got an agreed fee, so he's still on our shortlist. Southampton second in the Premier League. Arsenal top. Arsenal, Southampton, Brighton, Chelsea, Liverpool, Newcastle, City, Brentford, Everton, Leicester, Forest, Man U, Norwich, Villa, Fulham, West Ham, Leeds, Middlesbrough, Tottenham, Cardiff. That I'd take that as a Premier League. Interesting, very, very interesting. Do you want a 32-year-old fullback? I mean, he might be good, but I don't really want to be putting old players in, you know? I'm kind of tempted to just have a go with this young lad. Rooney's going to bottle the league against Southampton. Could be. Could be. Miguelito. He looks very good, actually. 34 grand, maybe not. Tonight I've signed a very young Bakun on loan for Bradford. Big fan of that. Big fan. Juan Mosquera. I think we looked at him before, didn't we, when we were... Lima is another lad that's looks like he could play in a few positions. Likes big matches, he's athletic. Could potentially sign him on a free transfer as well, which is something we might need to think about. As it says here, likes big matches, strength and stamina, make him a decent athlete, fairly determined attitude, plays 1-2s, looks for passes. Do we bring him in on loan and with the idea of trying to sign him? £1,000? Let's do that. Anders Knutson, Kirchhoff. I mean, we might not get any of these players, but it's worth a look at, isn't it? Even Salty B, how are we, sir? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope life's treating you well. What's happening in the on the Salty bus? Winning is for losers. Yeah, no one wants to do that. Nobody wants to do winning. It's pathetic, isn't it? Evening, Alice. How are you, friendo? Hope you're good as well. Welcome in. What's been happening then? What happened in the Wonder Kid save? I'm presuming it's not been victories, right? We managed to keep it real. Salty sucks. Won 1 game in 9 at the end of the season. Secured promotion with a game to spare. Oh, you see, you've done it. You did it the fun way. Do you know what I mean? Like, everyone will be like going, oh, you know what? Yeah, we're doing it this way. We're doing it this way. Like, no. Do it the fun way. Brighton won Tunde. Wonder if we can get him on loan. We probably can't. Quartet. Looks like he might potentially come in. The fun heart attack we have may have committed some serious FA rule breaches and match fixing allegations. Good. good. There's the we'll call that the salty way. The salty way to do it, right? I'm a fan of your methods, salty. Yeah. He won while losing. Yeah. Look, it's a skill in itself. That not everyone can do it. We're about to sign a 5'3" fullback. It's not what I do. It's not what I do. But we'll go for it. And we'll sign Quarte as well. Bring him in on loan. So, a couple of English players that don't affect the oh, he's Mexican. I mean, that is going to affect the non-EU, but we still got 6. That's fine. Right, Quarte's English, right? Yeah. Lima is Brazilian. He can come in. And then again, we'll see what happens with him as to whether or not he's someone that we're going to consider on a free transfer. Walk away from the stream and you sign a 5'3" fullback. I know. Like, I'm doing an opposites thing. It's because all I've done is sign big players, and that's not worked. So I wonder if there's any scope for a little fella. And I don't think there is. But I almost want to prove my theory that this is why I don't sign short kings. Yeah. But we'll see. We'll see. Not a fullback. No, definitely not a fullback. He's Mexican though. Does that help? If I hire a manager, can I assign him to the under-21s? Does he need to have my preferred formation, or can I make the formation and tactics work for the under-21s? So if you bring in a manager for your under-21 team, then they automatically start managing that team. You don't have to assign it, because obviously they can't be like co-managers. So they will play the same formation that you've got as well. I have definitely said worse. Unless he's got pace at 20 to get back after the ball, it's a concern. He's got pace of 12, but he's got 19 for fitness, so he can run around. He's decent at marking, he's decent at tackling. His positioning's pretty good, his decision making's good. I mean, look, it might not work. Right? It might not work. It might look silly, and he might cost us. But let's try it. Let's try it. I was going to say what's the worst that can happen, but I think I've done it. I think I've done the worst thing that we could possibly do. If we're always attacking, we don't need to defend. There, that's it. Right, let's bring an actual defender in to cover him as well. It might be a bad idea and it might not work, but yeah. Exactly. This is the thing. We can try these sorts of things out now because we haven't got the European issue this season, whereby like we can only have certain players registered. Like this is like we can literally shape the whole. We can bring an entire team in if we need to, you know. I'm not entirely sure that we do need to do that. I would still have liked to have got a striker in, but we might not necessarily be able to bring one in. One centre back or Octo Trek. Oh, yeah, good point. That's a decent shout, actually. We maybe don't need to have all those centre-backs, do we? Yeah? Centre-backs are for silly people. There's Echo. Should we bring Echo back? Get him on loan. See if we can get him on loan. He's 30 now. Inamori. Right, strikers. Let's see if we got any strikers that we can think about. Has he left school yet? I think so. Just about. Just about. Although in terms of his height, you wouldn't think he has. Is there any free transfer strikers? Actually, what does our director of football know about strikers? You might know about some free strikers, surely. Alan Aguilar. Only Argentinian. Maragtis is... not really prolific enough, I don't think. Right. I think we might have to just go as we are with what we've got. Unless there's a strike, unless there's a loan. I don't think there is there? No, it's just the same players. Evening, JM. How are we, sir? Welcome, welcome. Salty's gone more northern. He has, and he's got 4 inches taller as well. But hope you're well, though, buddy. Nice to see you. If you have just come in from Salty Stream, by the way, welcome. This is Builder Nation Greece. We also have the FM Show podcast. Myself and RDF Tactics and Simon Maggio out every single Thursday. Hey, guess what day tomorrow is? Thursday. Yeah. So go and check that out. Episode tomorrow has myself. It has RDF Tactics. It has Second Yellow Card, and it has Lelujo on it. So definitely worth a listen. I think it's worth a listen, personally. And then next week's, top secret, we're recording it tomorrow. Next week's has Dr. Benji and Work the Space on it. So there we go. That's where we are at the minute. We've already got a cracking episode. We've got a great episode. These people have listened on Patreon already, so they know that it's good. Yeah? Top of the FM world. You know us, Jem. We don't muck about. You know? We do things properly. Yeah, we try and keep ourselves busy. So I've got a new partnership with a telecommunications company. That's better than crypto, isn't it? £11.75 million will provide the club with more avenues to connect to on a European audience, further strengthening the brand. That's what we like. Smart business decisions. Okay. £27.5 million in the bank. £2 million transfer budget now as well. Next season's budget will be a minimum of £3 million. Minimum. We've already spent £9 million, of course, and possibly some of next year's budget. We're signing Malice and we're signing Briannis as well. Vinicius from Fortaleza could be an option, could he? He does look good. So lots of new signings to rattle through the press conference there. Tunde's gone to Bayern. £39 million. He barely played for Barcelona, didn't he? Look at that, £42 million from Larissa. He played 13 matches for Barcelona in 3 years. Like, this is the problem with the AI, isn't it? It just ruins. Well, it Chelsea's them. It Chelsea's players. Where's Nwanko? Is he actually playing? Oh, it looks like he is playing. Oh, he has played. There we go. 50 million quid. He's been a stalwart at Real Madrid, actually. He didn't play much for Liverpool. He played a bit for Porto. Then he's been pretty much an ever-present for Real Madrid. Look at that. Do you remember when we got him? Do you remember when we signed him? 225 grand a week. Intelligent ball-playing defender. Still likes us. Still likes us. Just, yeah. Oh my word. Him and Tunde could have been some partnership. Oh, could you imagine them two giving the ball to Joe Bellingham? Oh. Imagine the things we could have done. We would have won more than one title had they all three of those played at the same time. Yeah. I'm having a moment. That would have been great. That would have been so good. I'm just reminiscing. I've arrived at the reminiscing part of the stream. That usually means things are about to go bad. Muster Man knows the drill. Oh, I prefer any of them two partnering Colt Zos. Imagine them as a 3. Oh. As a 3, Colt Zos, Tunde, and then Wanko. Oh, that would have been 3. That's how you play 3 at the back, isn't it? Johnson Johansson. How are you, Muster Man? I hope you're good, my friend. So Olympiacos are just beating Pasjanya. Keeps themselves 10 points clear of us, but we've got a game in hand. Larissa have dropped to 6th. So, all very good. All very, very good indeed, my friend. We're just saying, interested that it's a Wednesday because I don't quite feel like it is a Wednesday. I'm not entirely sure what day I feel like it is, but it's definitely something. I feel like things have gone a bit weird because I've signed a 5'3" fullback. So I now feel like I've got to try and prove a point with this player. So let's put him in. See if it'll work. And if it doesn't, then everyone can be like, told you, Tony. Told you. It was never going to work. He's too small to be a footballer. What have you done? Friday will be nonsense / chaos. I agree. Can't disagree. It's the way we do things, isn't it? Really. We like a bit of crazy round here. Whitby's going to have to come out because he's injured. So let's put Cardozo in at right back, at right wing, sorry. Trying to see who I've got here that's come in as players that we want to try and get in the squad. Let's put Mansuri, bring Mansuri out. Gonzalez can go up top. Lima, can Lima play slightly more advanced? Or Dvorak? Let's give Dvorak a run out rather than Vale. Although 3 goals, 3 assists, 2 goals in 8 games. I mean, He's sort of doing fine, isn't he? Let's keep him there. Nonsense and chaos is my jam. It's the only way I can live. I can't do it any other way. Like, without it, I feel lost. Like the moon, have we rebuilt the Acropolis? I mean, I've definitely made a lot of crap with this. Whether that's intentional or not, I don't know. But we are trying. We're trying. We are no longer at Larissa, obviously, as you may or may not know. But OFI are currently third, so we're doing all right. We're doing all right. You know. Can't really complain. Should say as well, by the way, we are also over on YouTube. If anyone's knows anyone who likes YouTube, you can have the stream over on there as well. I don't know why I'm telling you to go and have a look there. Go, hey, you know what? There's this, but then somewhere else. We'll tell everyone about it on Friday. But look at them. Look at the little fella. Oh, Castillo. Oh, there's Kakmak. He's one of our old lads. Alvakovsky, I think, is another player of ours. Asteras. Oh, we know what we're coming up against, don't we? Oh, here he goes. Look at that. Injury. Castillo's away. Inside. Valle. Castillo. He's got a Pez name. He's giving the ball away to himself. Someone's like a mascot on the pitch. There's Valle. He was currently on a 7. Yeah. The name Kakman says all I need to know. I think so. Valle with a corner in. Gory. Can't get the header in. Cardozo off the post. Oh, where's Espinoza? This is the man. This is the man. We need to get another one in, don't we? Who else was it? Mendez was another one. Gory heads it over the top. Was it Mendez or Menendez? Menez. Pretty sure it was Mendez. Castillo. Muhammad Ali. Oh, decent hit. And yes, that is Muhammad Ali, not the Muhammad Ali, but that is the guy. That is the guy's name. Valle with a corner, whips it in. Gory nods it wide. Come on, boys! 7 shots, 2 on target. It's Bernardino. Cuts back inside. Keeper makes a save. Cardozo's carrying a knock. Valle with a corner. Nodded away. Ako, Valle. Ako, keeper makes a save. This is going to be one of those matches, isn't it? It's going to be one of those matches where we're going to be throwing everything at the goal all through the match. And we're going to lose 1-0. That's down in 10th. Oh, giving the ball away. Have we won it back? No. Great challenge by Guri. Castillo brings the ball out the box. Yeah, cheeky 91st minute defeat. That's the one. Guri, I don't know whether Guri looks like he's grown or whether he just looks bigger because he's next to Castillo. Ali drops the shoulder. Cardozo pulls it across. Gonzalez. First goal for the club. The free transfer Spaniard opens his account. Iranov in goal. That's the fella. Great ball in. Gonzalez Prods it past the keeper. Cardozo, Ali. Vale, Bernardino turns. Oh. Is Stroma available? He's typically starving kids and pensioners. Different Stroma. He means Starmer. I love a Masters League Pez. I think we all would. Oh, Muhammad Ali just over the top. Everyone talks about Prime Barclays. I don't talk about Prime Pez. That's what I want to talk about. Gory. Oh, deflected out. It's Quartet. Come on, we need a second goal. We definitely need a second goal. We need to just try and find players that would fit in a Pez Masters League. Oh, that is making the game more difficult for myself, isn't it? Needs to be a Pez United FM database. Well, Bilal started streaming FM again now, so he's he might end up with it. It might become a thing. So who knows? Who's the head of the referees commission was someone he was angry with, wasn't it? Okay, 1-0 so far. We're hanging in. I was gonna say, are we hanging in? Do I still speak to Phil? Old man Phil? Yeah. I've not spoken to him for a little while, but yes, I am. We are still in contact. And Si and I were talking about possibly trying to work out if we would try and get him on the podcast. So we have to see if we can work that one out. Although I must admit, he is doing a Newcastle save now, so I don't know. Maybe I might have to fall out with him. It'd be a shame, wouldn't it? Because he's a lovely guy. But you know. Decisions are decisions, aren't they? Bernardino, another save by Perez. Bernardino, Huberts loses the ball. Right, so Lima's gone on for his debut. Tell you what, let's bring Ali off. Let's put Diallo on. Oh, absolute great guy. And yes, we can't begrudge him for doing it. But also, I'll judge anyone. He's a lovely man. 1-0 up. 9 minutes to go. They've had one shot. This is going to end a draw. This is going to end in a draw. I can tell. I don't really want to watch the rest of the game. This is us with a goal kick. Please don't let the ball go straight back through. Brianna's picks it up. Castillo's got himself a booking. Don't know how. Diallo drives forward. Keeps going. Deflected out for a corner. A powerful run from Diallo on it. Huberts for the corner. Whips it in. Cleared away. Briannis can't quite cut the ball back. But if Castillo was booked for having a step ladder on the pitch. I think that's probably it. That's definitely it. He also tried to run through the legs of the winger, which is not you're not allowed to do that, is it? He tried to hide in his shorts. Good save, Schreiber. Oh dear. Free kick from Kevin. just wide. Take it easy, Jam. A pleasure as always, my friend. 1-0. We'll take a 1-0. It's a good. Well, is it a good win? Yes, it is. Yes, it is a good win, Jam. You're right, because it's a win. It's a clean sheet. We didn't make any mistakes. Cardozo was out for 7 weeks. That's a concern. You know, our new teeny tiny fullback didn't make any mistakes. So respect the 3 points. And it keeps us only 5 points behind AEK. I know they've got a game in hand. 5 points behind AEK and only 7 behind Olympiacos. I'm not saying that we are within touching distance, but the championship group it could go anywhere. We're not going to win the league, right? We're not. But it's going to be interesting, isn't it? It's going to be very interesting because we've not got any other matches, so we've literally got 1 match a week to play, and that's it. Everyone else might have European games or have cup games or something. So theoretically, we should be fresh. Or fresher. Yeah? He says with an injury list like God knows how long. But in theory, we should be fine. You know? Two wins versus Larissa in the playoffs and call it a success. Get the 4-2-3-1 tactic loaded up could cause carnage. Oh, yeah. The 4-2-1-3, that was it. Yeah, that was brutal, wasn't it? That was hardcore. I mean, most of the season we've done all right. It's this little purple patch here in December where we stopped winning and then we'll finish above Larissa. Definitely, we should do. I can't imagine us not finishing above Larissa, but I mean, who knows? Who knows? Anything can happen. Olympiacos have just been beaten and AEK have just drawn, but that's in the cup. Is it the cup? Yes. I've just realised that Frale is the top tackler in the league, and we've just taken him out for a little teeny tiny man. But he's also out of contract in the summer, so we might need a new left back next year if he doesn't want to sign for us again. Oh, there's been more international matches as well, isn't there? Olympiacos have beaten PAOK. Was that in the league? Was it? AK have gone top now. 8 points clear. See, we've only lost 3 games, 7 draws. That's what's doing us. The goal difference isn't brilliant either, I must admit. 3 transfers deadlines in a week. Any suggestions of strikers? Just Jeff. Enric Matias. Duvan Diaz. Olympiacos knocked out of the cup by PAOK. Right, okay, so that doesn't really help us so much. If anything, that probably makes it a bit easier for Olympiacos to win the league. Because that's what we're struggling with, isn't it? We're struggling like to not have Olympiacos win the title again. Right, Quarterly's going to be out with a cold, so like him gone. Fine. Who we got next? Atromitos next. Then Panathinaikos, then Lamia. AEK versus Panzerakis. 2-0. So they're going to start putting a bit of daylight between everyone, aren't they? Let's just keep nudging our way through, shall we? I do feel like we should finish the league on Friday, though, by the looks of it. Ian Z80, welcome in. Nice to see you. Hope you're well. I guess, yeah, with only 10 games left, we should theoretically be able to finish the season, shouldn't we? So Quarterly comes out. Parrow can go in. Whitby can go in for Cardozo. Tomic isn't fully fit yet, so he's not going to be able to come in to replace Vale. I think we keep it as it is. Keep it as it is. Just make that one, make those two changes, unless that defeat leads them to lose more games. In that case, I'm calling it a win. We can win. We can win more matches. Let's just keep believing, shall we? After playing so much asymmetrical football, the 4-3-3 looks weird. Welcome, Mr. Cellophane. How the devil are you, sir? Are you well? It's nice to see you. I'm trying to keep things a bit simple around here. But big shout out, of course, to Mr. Cellophane. If you're not following, make sure you do yourself a favour and go and check the dude out. Good friend of ours. Wonderful, wonderful human being. Great streamer. You'll love his company. So get it checked out. And he's done a Patreon episode of the FM show as well. So it's another one of those things, isn't it? You know? So you know we like him. So look at that then. 8 points behind AK at the minute. Still plenty to play for. And yeah, 4-3-3. Atromitos. They're trying to stay in the top 6. We're trying to cement our position in the top 3. Gory doesn't trust the goalkeeper. Malice, Akko, Whitby comes forward. Inside for Valle. Castillo. Back inside, Bernardino. Valle, back post. Whitby. Oh, what a header. What a header that is. He's got no right to score from there. At all. What a cracking piece of football that is. Valle, lovely ball, the back post. How the hell do you get that in from there? Go on, Whitby, son. What a header. That keeps us ahead of PAOK, keeps us ahead of Larissa, keeps us ahead of Panathinaikos. There's not many points in it. I thought we were more comfortable ahead of these teams, but it's like we're only just ahead. Look at this. We're only like 4 points clear of PAOK. We're only 6 points clear of Panathinaikos. 5 clear of Larissa. I mean, it's super tight, isn't it? We're only 4 points behind Olympiacos. That don't make no sense, does it? He did indeed rise like the proverbial salmon. Crazy angle as well. Oh, He's had another go. It's another corner. Varley floats it in. Header from Gorey. Keeper makes the save. Pauka catching up. They are. As long as we just keep them at arm's length. That's what we need to do. Varley whips it in. Cleared away. Whitby. That's fine. Let's just run this to half time. Oh, one more effort, I reckon. Castillo. Bernardino inside. Varley. Good save by the keeper again. We're opening them up down this left-hand side, aren't we? Poor delivery again. Varley Malice. Varley off the post. That's a good first half. 10 shots, 6 on target. We're doing all right. We're doing all right there. But again, it's like we just need that second goal just to feel a little bit more confident, because you know what this game's like. When you're only 1-0 up, you're not quite in control, are you? But another 1-0 win, I'd take these little just like edging these wins out. It doesn't have to be 4s, 5s and 6s. Still at 3 points for 1-0s. It's a professional job, that's what they call it, isn't it? In comes the crew. Welcome in, buddy. How are we? Pleasure to see you. Hope life's treating you well. Appreciate the raid. How's your stream? Welcome in, Raiders. Nice to see you all. If you haven't been here before, my name's Tony. I'm doing a Build Nation save in Greece at the minute. 18 seasons in. We started with Larissa, who were in the 2nd division when the game started off. Took them into the top division. Won the title with them once. Got them in the Champions League. Then after 17 seasons of the board wanting mid-table mediocrity, we didn't finish 3rd, and they sacked us. Because we said we were going to play young players, and they were like, oh! We wanted a better youth system, better youth academy. They were like, we'll play young players then. And, well, we didn't. So they sacked us. So we've left, and we're now at OFI in Crete. And the reason we're there is partly because of the fact that their manager left to overtake us at Larissa, and partly just because the job was available. So, which is probably the more accurate answer, really. But yeah, it's good. We're loving it. Loving a bit of Greek football, to be honest. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun using him. Greek Super League is the best league in the world. It is. It is. We've had some great times. We've had Joe Bellingham, who's been an absolute Greek legend. Oh. He could have been Greek, but he decided against it. Great save by Schreiber. They were like, ooh, it's probably accurate, yeah. That was, yeah, they were an odd board, Larissa, weren't they? They're like going, yeah, you're doing a great job, you're doing a great job, you're doing a great job. How's about we sack you? And it came a little bit out of the blue, to be honest. So naturally, we figured revenge was the obvious way of doing things. Good header, just gone wide. Should say as well, by the way, if you have come in and you're brand new, we do a podcast every Thursday. Myself, RDF Tactics, Simaggio. Come and follow us over on podcast platforms or on YouTube if you prefer. Tomorrow's episode has myself, has RDF, and it has Second Yellow Card, and it has Lalujo on as well. So great episode. If you haven't checked it out, definitely worth checking out tomorrow. Or if you're on Patreon, you can check it out today, and you get some exclusive bonus content on there as well. Patreon.com/the FM Show Pod. You can get a free trial for 7 days as well. So have a little look at that if you fancy it. Username, fun fact, in my Ianakis save, I had a midfield duo. One of them's first name was Zidane, the other names was Zinedine. Nice. That's pretty good. Well, we've got Muhammad Ali in midfield, but I haven't got Zinedine or Zidane. But I do like that. That's a midfield to be scared of, isn't it? Right, OFI have qualified for the championship group. Good. That's the first thing ticked off. Then we knew what we needed to do. Getting that top 6. We've done it. We're here. Couple of back-to-back 1-0 wins. Oh, who's Stephen Anthony? Let's see what's... Just said we won't swap him for Stephen Anthony. I wonder who. Oh, he's at Liverpool. Oh, look at that boy. Look at him. He means business, doesn't he? Family of Hearts. GRY just joined FM, playing on console. When choosing my starting lineup, I can't see a way to put players that aren't already listed as a starter or sub in the lineup. Am I missing something? I don't know because I don't play console myself, but if there might well be some console players in the chat who would obviously be more than happy to give you an answer. If not, I've just put the Discord link just above. We've got a channel there for console. So again, you can come and ask the questions in there and see if anyone's able to give you an answer. But unfortunately, I've not played the console version myself, so I can't really comment. I can take a guess, but that's not what you want, is it? You want the actual answer. Nobody wants a guess, TJ. There you go. Supporters are happy. Board's happy. Bernardino's now got himself the flu. That's not helpful, is it? That's not helpful. Board, the fans are unhappy that we're not playing direct football. Also, the border. Be competitive against Olympiacos. Right, we've lost once. We lost 1-0 and we lost 0 and we drew 0-0. So that's not... Is that being competitive? I think we gave him a good match, but only signed Job as a last resort. He's retiring. Staff profile. There we go. Do we offer him a job at Greece? Under 21's job? I want to see if we can do as give him the under 21. What's he like as staff? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what he's like as staff. He's Joe Bellingham. He's perfect. He'll be brilliant at it. The fans will show up about European football. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the fans will like what I tell them to like. Yeah, I think if we get him in the national level rather than club level, that's probably the best way to let him practice, right? He uses a 4-4-2. Of course he does. Of course he does. He knows how his bread's buttered. Right, up against Panathinaikos. Huberts is in. Let's put Kirkhoff on the bench there, shall we? Let's consider Quartier for Malice. Malice can go on the bench. Give him a rest, really. Dalsheki. Let's consider Tomic on the bench as well. For Brianis. This is not a democracy. It's not. It's not. Dan's right. If we all had equal says, imagine it would be carnage. It would be absolute carnage. Can't let everyone have their view, can you? Right, pick your answers. Pick who's going to represent your views. That's the way we'll do it. We owe Panathinaikos. Okay, let's see what we've got, shall we? So what's that? We are 6 points clear. 5 behind Olympiakos. 8 behind AEK. 4 clear of PAOK. 5 clear of Larissa. A draw's fine, because obviously what happens, if you're brand new, what happens is when you finish in the top 6, there's a couple of matches left and then the league splits. Okay? And the top 6 just play each other. So it's like there's 10 matches, and all you do is play the other teams that are in that top 6, so the other 5 teams, and that decides who ends up in Europe. And only 5 teams end up in Europe, so the top 5 end up in Europe. So the one who finishes 6th, sadly, doesn't happen. So it's Champions League, Europa League, Europa Conference. So yeah, as long as we can hold our own. What first happened when we were Larissa was we would get into that position of being in the top 6, then we just get battered against the top sides. So it was a bit morale denting, but then we started to get better. We could nick a win against AEK, nick a win against Olympiakos. Obviously one season we won the whole thing, which was brilliant. Unfortunately we can only do it once. Oh, Ako's giving the ball away. Don't concede a goal off the back of that. I bet we do. Everyone's out of position. Yeah. So that all came from Ako giving the ball away on the halfway line. Right, not what we want here, is it? Being overran as well. They're swarming everywhere. Good challenge. Whitby gets it away. I feel like we might have to go 4-2-3-1. I don't really want to, but feels that might help us a little bit. Go balanced. Yeah, don't worry. They're giving us a decent match, but it's fine. If we lose, we lose. It's not the end of the world. Get the 4-2-1-3 warmed up. I don't think we've got 3. I don't think we've got 3 strikers. That's the problem. Certainly not 3 fit strikers. Who have we got on the bench? Mansouri. So maybe Whitby comes off for Mansouri. Hubert's return to the 3-4-1-2. There's definitely options. There's definitely options. Let's bring Castillo off for Kirchhoff, actually. Try that. I don't know why I keep harking for that failed experiment. There's lots of failed experiments. Don't worry. Don't worry. There's definitely a few things we can look at that didn't work. Let's put Mansouri on. Play him as a poacher rather than advanced. I mean, we could even try and go back to Moneyball, which I think is like 2 centre backs, and then 5 up front. It's like a 2-3-5. It's an absolute horror show, but somehow it works in like desperate measures. And about 1-4-5-0 being successful. Yeah, disgusting, innit? Disgusting. 8 trequartistas, that's what we need. Mansouri inside to Whitby. He's got no one to look for though. Mansouri. Ali. Drills it wide. Is it deflected for a corner? Yes, it is. Okay. Hubert's. Brilliant stop. 307. How about 109? Might as well just do the full thing. Whitby. No one gets up for it. Playmaker mad. Yeah, everyone's a playmaker. Do whatever you want, lads. No goalkeeper. I don't think the game lets you do no goalkeeper, does it? That's the thing. I don't think it does. Right, Whitby's not having a great time. Let's flip him over. Actually, you know what? No, let's keep him on. Let's put Lima off on for pillar attack or box to box. Actually, Kirkhoff, complete wing back on attack. Do that. Akko can go full back on support. Try that, see how it works. Yeah, no worries, Rizal. No worries. You go and get yourself sorted out, buddy. Pleasure as always to have you in. We need advanced roaming goalkeeper. Oh. We could go for sweeper keeper on attack. That's probably just about enough, isn't it? That'll help as well. Hubert's trying to get the ball in. Good challenge by Quarte. Whitby, Mansouri. Whitby. Mansouri's through. There's 2-1. We're back on. We've got something. It's nice to see Mansouri getting a goal. Also, we were going to bring Whitby off as well, so that's interesting. Hubert's is 6-6. We could possibly bring Hubert's off. He's tiring. Fresh legs. Fresh legs. This is what I'm hearing in my head from Aaron. And second yellow card. Tomic is anxious. Fraley. Move Kirkhoff all the way up top. We're on support. Lima's already on. Let's try it. Do I know what's that? I do want him as a central midfielder attack. Let's see if we can get him forward as well. Right. Another roll of the dice. Don't think it's worked though. Put him there, put him there, put him there. Lima, Kirkhoff. Ball's in, cleared away. Quarte. Back inside, Javorak. Pane. Offside. Attacking. Demand more. I think we're going to lose. We've not even managed to create another chance. Unless this is it. Final chance, is it? Or are we even going to get the highlight? No. Never mind. Never mind. disappointing. We did all right though, in terms of the actual match itself. We weren't outplayed, but yeah, I guess to give them a 2-goal head start's the problem, innit? Do you know what I mean? So, never mind. Dust ourselves down, go again. That's what you gotta do, innit? Take that. Go, it's fine. So we've got Lamia next, and then is it the international break after that? Yeah, it looks like it. So we might potentially sim through those games just because, you know, we want to get towards the end of the season. We won't get to the end of the season tonight, obviously, but that's World Cup qualifiers when we probably should play them, shouldn't we? Panathinaikos were more likeable when they kept losing against us. It's one of those, isn't it? It's one of those. Swings and roundabouts. What we need teams to keep getting better. So, you know, we're going to lose matches. That's fine. It's just as long as we can keep ourselves there or thereabouts. That's the main thing. Yeah. As long as we're always in and around, then we'll be fine. That's the bit we want. Right, Bernardino's back. Briannis is back. Obviously, as well, we had injuries in that match as well. Remember, certain players not in the starting lineup that we wanted. So it's also worth thinking about that. Put a couple of changes in. Let's put Lima in, and we'll put Diallo in as well in place of Muhammad Ali in midfield. See if he can add a bit more bite. Only 2 points ahead of Larissa. Oh. Only 4 ahead of Pauk. Pauk look like they might... Well, it looks like they are now. They're going to be in the top 6. So that's a strong 6, isn't it? AEK, Olympiakos, Crete, Larissa, Panathinaikos, and Pauk. So missing out Atramitos, Asteras. Yeah. I wonder if we could warm up the 4-2-1-3. Mansuri's on the bench. Bernardino's on the bench. Gonzalez is... Yeah, we could. Let's try it for the second half, shall we? Gonzalez. There we go. That's a nice finish. He's not been like prolific, has he? But that's a tidy finish. Castillo, Hubert's little deflection in. There we go. That's all we need. Whitby. Gory's header cleared away. I'm struggling to work out when the last time we scored from a corner was. Oh, nearly just then. I don't know whether it's our corner takers, their delivery's not very good. I don't know whether it's our defenders' headers aren't very good. I don't know whether our routine's just not very good. Oh, Quartet with an overhead kick. That would have been the way to have broken the duck, wouldn't it? To be like, oh yeah, you know what? I'm just going to do this instead. Have we got the... What did it look like? Was it the gyros? It was, wasn't it? Yeah. So we did that, and then we moved him into there, didn't we? So that was the AM on attack, I think. DLF, yeah. That's how we did it, wasn't it? So if Whitby comes off for Mansouri, that's the poacher, and then Bernardino comes on. So that's how that would look. Should we have a look at it? See how it plays out? See if this is the way that we go into the championship group. Oh, he's up against the little fullback. What a ball! What a header! That's a great header, isn't it? There's not much you can do about that. Aco Gonzalez blocked? No, apparently not. Apparently not. Here's Aco Gonzalez. He needs to just pass it. He needs to pass it. There was Bernardino was running through. Quartet again. I thought he was going to go for it again. What we're doing, I swap Bernardino Mansouri around. Diallo off the underside of the bar. Away. Gonzalez. Back inside. 1-2. Deflected. And then Diallo over the top. I mean, it's creating opportunities, but maybe not quite the way that we were hoping for. Well, let's bring Castillo off as well. Let's put Frale on. Gonzalez straight at the goalkeeper. Deflected over the top. No, it's not deflected either. It's just hit over the top. This is going to be one of those things where I'm like, why have we decided to do this? And it's against the bottom of the league as well. Do you know what I mean? Can't believe we aren't able to score against bottom of the league. I mean, I don't even think it's borrowed time. I think they're down like already. Even with another 10 games to play, I don't think they're staying up. Diallo, Gonzalez pulls it back. We've gone down, no penalty. Ako, Diallo, Bernardino. There we go. Keep the flag down, ref. Disallowed for what? It's tight. Come on. You read that as Lama was living on borrowed time. Javorak. There we go. There we go. The former Larissa boy's done it. It seems a shame that Lama has to live on borrowed time, doesn't it? We like him. We like him, but yeah, we decided change the plan. Trust the process. It's a fair comment, A15. The thing I'm worried about against the bigger boys is being overrun in midfield. But also it's that trade-off in it because we don't really create enough up front. So what do we do? Do we risk it all? You know, we know we're going to be we're probably going to be in Europe. So do we just play the 4-3-3 and go like it's fine? Or is there a couple of matches where we try and dial it up a bit and just properly go for it? Because we're not going to win the title. We're not going to win the title. Is there a possibility that we don't qualify for Europe? Yes. It's a small possibility, but there is a possibility. You know, I think it's more likely that we don't win the title than we don't qualify for Europe. If we finish bottom of the league, do we still qualify for Europe? No. If we finish sixth, it's nothing. So we have to finish in the top 5. I believe, but unless the oh no, sorry, no, my mistake. Champions League third place qualifying round. So actually, we do need to finish in that third spot. 4th is Europa, 5th is Europa, 6th is Europa Conference. Fuck, if we get Champions League with OFI at the first time of asking. Imagine that. Ako did play well, actually, you're right. Yeah, he did. Let's go for third. This is what we want, isn't it? We want this. So let's just cut the league situation as it is now. We'll put everything in Discord. So this is like a little sort of aid memoir as to where we are. So, as it stands, we're in Europe, right? Okay, we're in Europe at the first time asking. Let's go for first. There's only 11 points to go. I like Musterman's call to action. He's in, and he's just like, yeah, fuck it, we'll win the title. Let's win the title. Why not? Why not? I don't know what the mathematics looks like in order to do that, but presumably, if we win all of our matches, we win the league, right? Is that how it works? Because I'm guessing that, because that would mean that Olympiacos have lost 2. AK will have lost 2. So, other than that, like, we'd probably need someone else to lose one more match as well, but first 2 hit the Champions League group stages. Greece is on the up. Gotta try it. We've got to. We've got some World Cup qualifiers to be a distraction though. So 10 games left, 11 points to make up. So that's 30 points. Pauk in 4 days. Right, okay. So here's the question then. Right. Let's pop a poll on then, shall we? Let's do a very, very quick one. Tactic switch, yeah or nay? It is unlikely. It is unlikely. Even Ziggurat, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. Very kind. The raid, sorry. How's the stream? It's gonna go 50-50 this, innit? I can tell. I don't know why I've asked for opinions. I know what's happening. We all know what's happening here. Asking for opinions has famously gone well in the past. I know. What can possibly go wrong? Shall we threaten the board? Yeah, yes. Uh-oh. That appears to have backfired horrendously. Even Ludu, nice to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. Yeah, there has been moments when it's not quite worked, hasn't it? Let's bring Castolo out for Ferrari. I like that. Dan's like, I've said no. I'm not being blamed for any of this. You do right, mate. I'm tempted to stay as we are. I'm tempted to put Javorak in. I think he's earned a spot. I think we've got Vale's been playing well, but we need to have an extra. Maybe we don't play Briannis as a DLP. Maybe we have a defensive mid in there. Oh, I'm overthinking it. Do what you do, Tony. Do what you do. Just keep it as it is. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll all be fine. Right, just lie to the players. Tell them that Pirot can play. He's not going to play. We're going to sell him. Don't change what's got us to this position in the first place. See, that's the thing. Have it in the back pocket. For if we need it, then it's there. Oh, Gory's now. Gory's a wonder kid now. I look forward to losing him in a few weeks. There we go. Look, he's starting to develop nicely, isn't he? Okay. So, as it stands, 4 points behind Olympiacos, 11 points behind AEK. 4 points ahead of Larissa. As long as we finish ahead of Larissa, we've done fine. Yeah. Beat Larissa twice, we'll be happy. But we're aiming for winning every single match. He says. Right, come on then, boys. Dvorak needs a bit of zhuzhing up, possibly. To put Diallo in there as a ball-winning midfielder. Let's have a DM in there. Let's try and be a tiny bit more defensive. Don't think changing the tactic is going to work. It's got us this far. True. We can always bring Briannis on, can't we? Here we go then. Us versus Pauk. The start of the potential campaign. Let's see what happens, shall we? We want 10 wins. I'll take 5 wins, to be honest. Let's see. Keep Pauk out of it. Akko down the line. Back to Muhammad Ali. Ali. Bernardino. Oof. Jason wants 7. 7. This is off-putting as well, knowing that we'll have played more matches than other teams because their fixtures are out of sync. Frail brings it down. Diallo. Ali. Good ball. Oh, what a hit that was by Gonzalez. Are we trusting Gonzalez to lead the line? Or is it Mansouri time? Good ball in. Whitby. He scores the impossible header. And the one that's fairly easy, he puts over the top. Minutes in, they've got their first chance, which presumably it's going to end up as a goal. Pauk corner. Oh, don't quite know how that managed to escape, but never mind. Again, they're getting a bit too much of the ball, aren't they? Giving it away. Oh, come on. Are we going to do things like that? Are we going to shoot ourselves in the foot? Dvorak gives it away, doesn't he? It's onside as well. Damn it. Okay. We don't need to panic just yet. Whitby. Ali, good ball in. Gonzalez over the top. Put low crosses in, actually. Encourage, move up to balanced, I reckon. I mean, we're creating stuff, but it's not enough, is it? Don't panic yet, that comes later. Well, yeah, maybe. The title might be over tonight. This might be the end of the title challenge. I'm not saying it's definitely, but I feel bad, like sort of like thinking we're gonna have to sacrifice Dvorak because he got us the equaliser in the last match. Good ball through. Gonzalez has got to finish it. How's he missed that? Oh. Even Franco, how are you, pal? Welcome in. I mean, that's... That's a big moment right at the end there. Let's swap Mansouri and he's not a striker. He's not. I don't quite know what he is. That's the problem. You would think with finishing of 16 and composure of 15, he should be. He should be. We're not getting sacked. No, Franco. No. Nowhere near sacked. Nowhere near. Don't worry about that. Wants to stay on, but his injury's affecting him. What's the injury situation? Lucas Rowan, appreciate the follow. Very kind. What injuries he got? Inside forward. I don't know about inside forward. I think he needs to be part of a. He needs to be part of a 2 rather than a 1, maybe. That might be where we're at with it. You just saw panic. There's always panic on my face. There's always panic. But it was more about the fact that we let's put Cardozo on. Let's do that. Mansouri's going to have to come on. I think maybe bring Dvorak off. Yeah, there's always panic. Diallo, Kirchhoff. Good ball through, nearly creating the opportunity. Right, so maybe move Dvorak up to go 4-2-4. Put Mansouri in there. Or we bring Whitby off, put Mansouri there. Or move Dvorak out there, possibly. I think Gonzalez does need someone. Yeah, I don't think he can play on his own. I think he needs to have a player with him. This is what we're thinking. Well, this is what we were discussing actually just before you came in actually. So or maybe he's a poacher rather than an advanced forward. Or press, maybe. I don't quite think he's a number 9 on his own. Let's put a sweeper keeper on attack. Let's get him to move forward a bit. And a Chich. I've made Dvorak a wide playmaker, but not 100% sure that's what he wants to be, but we'll see. Ali down the line. Gonzalez is chasing it. Not quite. Maybe force the lines up a bit. Actually, Mansouri's finished. Oh, there we go. Keep the flag down, ref. This is about to prove these a poacher. Arms in the air. I know I've got him set as an advance, but he's the poacher, I think. Great awareness by Mansouri. He thought he was off. He could have been. It was close, wasn't it? Is it here? Oh no, he's miles on. Oof. That'll do. Defender keeps him in. Bit more encouragement, do you reckon? I think, yeah. This is your Gonzalez. Now he's scoring goals. Now it's your Gonzalez. I'm pretty sure it was actually, Dan. Cardozo inside. Acco. Kirchhoff. Oh, nearly. There's Sunday. Rolls it out. Anichich. Zonis. Oh, hang on. What's that? What? Offside. Offside. Why are their arms in the air? Oh. He's miles off here. Who's on like this guy? Surely not. I want to see the lines. I'm not having it. That's offside. Cardozo, good ball through. His big toe was off. Yeah, one of his laces was offside. Mansouri, he's off, isn't he? Can't look. He is quite offside. I did say that straight away though. It looked like he was going to be off. He's even more to the left than the Pauk striker was. I mean, yeah, he was way off though, to be honest. We're not going to tackle? We're not going to do any tackling, we're not? I go back to the keeper, that's fine. If you're playing Greece, if you play enough in Greece, you probably are offside, yeah. Ball's up. Oh, here's Gonzalez. I shouldn't have even considered looking at that. Gonzalez threw on his own. Never going to happen, was it? Right, so this whole operation win 10 matches has kind of gone a little bit out of kilter. A little bit. Right, okay. It's fine. It's fine. As long as Olympiacos don't win. Oh yeah, we play Olympiacos next, and then we play AK. All we need to do, right, as long as we don't lose 3 on the bounce, because that'll really do our morale in, wouldn't it? think we probably have to bring... who do we play up front, though? Like, Gonzalez can't play on his own, clearly. What's he got? I mean, he's got 3 goals in 7 games, so it's not like he's not doing that bad. It's like he's not playing well. XG of 4.17. What's his expected? What's his actual stuff? His strikers. Non-penalty XG is 0.6. His shots per 90 are 1.14, so he's kind of average. Conversion rate's a little bit lower. And yeah, he's not winning headers and he's not really dribbling, so... He's not quite the elite level striker that we need, is he? Yeah, he's underperforming, but then everyone is. That's the problem. We've got a team of underperformers. We needed a striker. We still need a striker. You know, Mansouri's got 9 in 21. That's underperforming as well. That's not good, is it? Mansouri up top on his own. Bernardino out. Pane back in the midfield, in the defence. In the midfield, sorry. Dvorak back out. Tomic in. Tomic injured again. Valle in. Larissa and Panathinaikos played out a draw. That's good for us, I suppose. Olympiakos and AK. What do we want here? A draw? Olympiakos win. Oh, hang on. We might have some players. Dimitris Raptis. 5'5", unambitious. The tactic is overperforming for us. Oh, he looks like he might be all right. I'm not sure the tactic's overperforming, because surely the tactic is doing what it's supposed to do, isn't it? We're meant to, well, actually, no, you're right. Yeah, it is overperforming because we're meant to be in the top half, and we're currently third. So, is it just the tactic, or is it all the players as well? It's tricky, isn't it? Like, there's loads of different ways of looking at it. It's a little of column A and a little column B, isn't it? I mean, you're right. You're right. He can be 5'5" and he can have potential. He's going to be great. It's interesting to see a player who's got, like, you know, attributes that are in double figures. So, yeah, we've got some interesting players to look for. AK versus Larissa. We're playing Olympiakos. Play Kirchhoff there. He's quick. Trade off between the tactic and the player performance. I think that's the thing, isn't it? Like, you know, it's like which comes first, isn't it? Chicken or the egg? I think they're both equally important. Like, do you want to play well and Actually, okay. Do you want to play well and not win, or do you want to play reasonable and scrape a victory and scrape through? So at least we can register high potential Greeks for European games. True. Right, here we go then. Home to Olympiacos. Big match. Win this one, we're still in with the hunt. Lose it, it's disappointing to have lost the first two. It's raining, that might play in our favour. Potentially, don't know, made it up. Valle, Bernardino, just doesn't quite get his control. Valle, oh, good save by keeper. Corners come in, nudged away, Valle. Bernardino from distance. Tipped over the top. Pressure's on. First 90 seconds. Come on. Need to get a goal, don't we? Valle with just some sort of assault. It can't be fucking way. We're still 10 points behind AK. They've got a game in hand as well. Frail, Valle. Oh, that was heading for the top corner. I thought that was going to be. That's close. We're creating a lot. We need to take our chances. Got to take a chance eventually. Ali, Akko. Oh, there's another one. Another chance goes begging. How many more? Mansouri, is he offside? Can't cut the ball back. Come on, we've got them on the ropes here. It's Frowley at the back post. Need to play that one cross across the box. Exactly, Josh. Exactly. That's the thing. We can all we can see it. We know what needs to happen. It's like sometimes the players' decision making is just not quite there, is it? Welcome in though, pal. How do you learn the game easily? Easiest way to learn it, Philip, is you subscribe to the FM Show podcast. We will talk you through pretty much everything. It's ironic you've brought the Dominion of Castillo in to replace a man called Frail. I think it is actually, yeah. Yeah, get yourself involved in the FM Show. Join the Discord as well. That's obviously an easy way to have conversations. Valet! Right, now we've got the difficult thing of how do we hold on. Gory nods it down. Valle with the finish. 2-0. Everyone's jumping. Just wait till we lose this 6-2. Oh dear. Oh well. That's their first shot. Exactly, Dan, and of course, let's not forget Patreon. Frale giving away the foul, actually. Yeah, I don't know what Frale is doing all the way up in here, trying to like make tackles, but he missed it completely. Akko's having a poor game as well, 6-4. Frale's on a 7-4 though. Should we bring Janino on for Akko? Castillo could come on for Frale. We'll see. See what it looks like in the second half, but we've got some options. Cardozo's on a 6-5. So again, we've got an option for Gonzalez, I suppose, really, is the option for playing out wide. Or Mansouri. Vale's on the yellow card, so again, we can probably bring Dvorak on or bring Diallo if we want a bit more defensive mindedness. Briannis, possibly. Gives us some options. Gori, Frale, Bernardino, Vale. Oh, I was just waiting to be hit, wasn't it? No, not like this, not like this. Oh, well cleared. I was going to say, we can't have like a beautiful free flow move up front and then concede a crazy counter-attack. Give them a bit of encouragement. Everyone's happy apart from Vale and Bernardino. Cardozo's not massively impressed either. Bernardino. Frail. Pane. Ali. Out of Janino. Was it back? Good save. Let's put Gonzalez on. You can go out on the wing. Try to work out as well if there's anything else we want to change. Do we want to bring Varley off? He's on the yellow card. They've got double Mazzala in the middle. So theoretically, as long as we can, well, they'll be going wide. So Janino deflects out. Frail. Varley. Oh! Bernardino makes it 3. Is that flag going to stay down? I can see arms in the air. Get in. That will do. Stick a fork in the gyros. It's done. I mean, we've still not won it yet, have we? Bernardino's just starting to... He's starting to fit in that role, isn't he? Oh, he's giving that ball away. I think Vale's starting to tire a little bit. Bernardino's starting to tire. Do we bring him off and get him a round of applause? Possibly. Great block. Hang on. Corner. Varley. Whips it in. Someone needs to get their head on it. Over the top. Right. So 5 minutes to go. Bernardino's getting a rest. I think he's deserved a rest. Oh, Dan knows what he's on about. Does indeed. Does indeed. Here's Mansouri. Corner kick coming in. Floats in. It's 4. Gori with a header. We finally got ourselves a goal from a set piece. Great challenge by Kirchhoff. The thing is, though, we've still got 8 games to go. This can't be the biggest result. Gonzalez. And Suri offside. Huge result, this. Absolutely massive result. Oh, hang on, we've intercepted again. Giving it away. That'll do. That'll do. What a result that is. We've played them. You know what? We've absolutely played them off the pitch as well. It's not even like we've scraped through. We did everything. Everything. 15 shots. They only had 6, I think. I think we're starting to find our feet a little bit. You know? Yeah, 15 shots for us, 3 for them. Our XG 1.64. We only had 41% of the ball as well, which is quite interesting. Suck it, Vieira. I mean, Gorey was brilliant. You keep doing that. You keep doing that. SBO, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. Very kind. TJ ball is a beautiful thing to see. When it works, it looks lovely, doesn't it? AK beat Larissa, so that's good. That adds an extra bit of daylight for us and Pauk. Pauk drew with Panathinaikos. So we're 6 clear of them. We're 4 behind Olympiakos. And we're 11 behind AK still. With 8 to play. We play AK next. Then Larissa. Then Panathinaikos, Olympiakos, Pauk, AK. Last home game of the season. Then Larissa and Panathinaikos. The final 2 away games. Frail is going to be suspended. So that means that Castillo comes in. Or possibly Kirchhoff. We'll see. I think that's fine. I think as an ending point to tonight's proceedings, 4-1 win over Olympiakos will definitely do it, won't it? That's reasonable. Right, next up is Estonia and Switzerland, the World Cup qualifiers for Greece. Then 8 matches. 8 matches. So 10 games to go. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games tonight. So, right, it might be tight as to whether or not we get it finished on Friday, but we'll certainly try. We'll certainly try and get the season done on Friday. Bring tins of hooch, bring cans. We'll do it. It'll be fun. We'll try that. Who is on that we know or don't know? Let's see, shall we? Right, so this dude we don't know. Yeah, there we go. This dude we don't know. They've got only a few followers, and they seem to be fairly new. So let's go drop them a shout, shall we? Right, go show some love. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Make sure you're in for the FM show tomorrow. Lelujo, second yellow card. It's an absolute belter. Make sure you watch it. Take care of yourselves, everyone. We'll see you all on Friday for what might be the end of season 18 and potentially Champions League football, if not possibly a title. We'll see. Right? All the best, everyone. Speak to you soon. Bye now.